إنه لقول رسول كريم.
بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. أما بعد, welcome back to our Surah Takwir lessons. Hopefully you all have benefited from the series of names and attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in your knowledge and give us the ability to implement on our knowledge. Now let's see Surah Takwir, ayah number 19, words, meanings and Tafsir. It is short ayah, but it needs some explanation and we have to learn it thoroughly. Ayah number 19. Innahu, indeed, it. Do not forget about the pronoun who at the end. Laqawlu, surely a word. Rasulin, a messenger. Kareem, noble. In our last lesson, we have learned about some oaths. The oath of stars was taken that it comes and goes by, then the oath of night when it departs, and then the oath of morning when it breathes out and gives a life to everything. This Quran is like a morning that gives life to everything. When the oath is taken, it has its response. Qasam and Jawab al-Qasam. The response of these oaths are in ayah number 19. Surely the Quran is a word which is brought by a noble messenger. The one who brings this message is Kareem, is noble, pure, most beautiful. And how about the word itself? How about the message that the messenger is bringing? If the messenger is noble, how about the message itself? The message would be more beautiful than its messenger. Now tell me, does it mean that the word, this Quran is from the messenger himself? No. Some people have misunderstood this. The message is not from the messenger himself. He is only carrying this message. He is only a deliverer. He is delivering the message. What does a messenger mean? The one who carries the message from one person and give it to another. Like if someone tells you a message or gives you a letter in which a message is written and he tells that please give it to that person, you will be a messenger who will be delivering a message. It is not your message. You did not originally say it. You are just conveying it. Sometimes we have things, but it does not mean that we own it. If you have a book, you will say this is my book. It does not mean that each and every word of the book is said or written by you. There are many things that belong to us. We own them, but we did not make them the home we are living in. We can say that this is my home. It does not mean that we build it. We are its builders. Did you put each and every brick of your house? No. This house is linked with you. In this ayah, qawl is used, which means word, and kalam is speech. This Quran is kalam, and qawl means word. So the words of this Quran is brought by a messenger, and we should know the difference between qawl and kalam. This kalam is delivered in the form of qawl. When the messenger tells this Quran, kalam, it is qawl from his mouth. Qawl is a word. Now, which Rasul is this in this ayah who is bringing the message? Who is the messenger here? Who are we talking about? We all know that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the messenger who delivered this Quran to the humanity. But who brought Quran? Who revealed Quran to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? We all know about that. Who is it? It is none other than Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam, Sayyidul Malaika, the leader of all angels. He used to bring revelation to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he is mentioned in this ayah. Innahu laqawlu rasulin kareem. So the noble messenger Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about in this ayah is Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam. And scholars also call him as Hayatul Qulub, the one who gives life to the heart, to the soul, spirit. Quran is the life that is given to a soul, to a heart. This revelation brings life to a dead soul, to a dead heart, which was brought by Angel Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam. He is the one who brought messages to all of the prophets, not only to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but all of the prophets. He is the supporter, the helper of all of the prophets. 1,24,000 Anbiya and 315 Rasul. Angel Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam was the one who aided all of the prophets. That is why he is also called Nasrul Anbiya. The message was delivered by him. Believing in Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam and all the angels is the second pillar of our belief, Iman, Islam. Without believing on them, our iman is not complete. This is what our iman is. Sami'na wa ata'na. We hear and we believe. We cannot see angels, but we believe on them. And we know that they are around us when we are doing good deeds. Inshallah ta'ala, we will learn about Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam briefly in our next lesson, as the next ayat are about Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam and his attributes. But just briefly, I'll talk about some of the angels to increase our iman. Angels are the first creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even before jinn or ins were born, even before jinns and humans. Adam alayhi salatu wasalam was born. They are the most beautiful creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are made of nur. What else is of nur? Are you reminded of something from our names and attributes series? Allah's hijab is of nur. Allah is behind 70,000 veils of nur. Allahu Akbar. We know that these angels obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They do not disobey Him. They worship Him. They carry out the commands given to them. Do you know what is the kalma of angel? When they are created, it is La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. There is no might and power except with Allah. These are the angels who we think that they only do good, but they are saying this kalma, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Indeed, there is no might and power of staying away from bad, evil, and no power to do good deeds except by Allah. This is a precious kalama. It is one of the treasures of Jannah. It is under the throne, Arsh of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Keep saying this dhikr, laying down, sitting, standing, doing work, listening to the lecture as we are weak. Allah is all powerful. It is only He who gives us the ability to stay away from bad and to do good deeds. So the angels are not robots. They have traits. They have character. They are sensitive to things, smells. That is why Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Fatahiru afahakum lil Quran." Purify your mouths for Quran. In a hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that when someone starts to pray, an angel stands behind him. When the reciter starts to recite, an angel comes near him. Angel draws near him until the angel comes so close that the mouth of the angel is on the mouth of the reciter, and the reciter is breathing out his recitation into the heart, into the chest of an angel directly. Subhanallah. So we are blowing out, breathing out our recitation in the heart of the angel. So it is very important for us to make wudu, rinse our mouth, do miswak, brush your teeth, do some mint flossing, freshen up your mouth. Do not eat raw garlics and onions before Salah, as it stays in our mouth and angels are sensitive to that. Purify yourself, wear clean clothes, pray in a clean area. You should have a musalla room, if not that, a separate musalla area, a clean rug where you pray. Sometimes the rug gets so old, dirty and dusty, it starts smelling. We want angels to be around us, so we have to purify ourselves and our surroundings, and especially our soul. Cleanse your heart, your soul before going for every salah 5 times a day. Cleanse your heart, your soul with all the grudges, hatred, jealousy you have. If someone did bad to you, just say that, Allah, I forgive that person. I am going to meet with my Rabb in Salah, and I'll be with angels in their company, and I will purify my heart, my soul, because angels love pure souls. We recently had a detailed lecture on having the companionship of angels.